Okay, so quick channeled message before bed because, not even before bed, before I take a nap, shows you how self-care, take naps, take rest, especially if you've been feeling a lot of energy flowing to and through you at this time in the last several days whenever this message finds you. Please, please, please listen to the body and take care of it, nurture it and nourish it, especially with hydration and real rest and also stretching. Like, legit move the body and the energy physically to and through you. Now with that, the reason why I'm coming back before the nap after doing all these other messages earlier today is to emphasize truth. And I kept seeing things on Instagram today that currently, at least at time of recording, the moon is in Libra. So I'm feeling very strong Libra energies today. This emphasis and running into truth, the concept of truth, the theme of truth, the practice of truth in multiple sources and signs and synchronicities today. And also it being Friday at the date of recording, Venus Day, Venus rules Libra as well, 111 on the timer. So, pardon me, I understand that was a lot of energy. I'm here though to emphasize that especially both at the time of this recording as well as when this reading finds you, and I did just see 1, 2, 3. It is very, very, I do not only want to emphasize importance here. There is something about manifestation, what we are manifesting, being more sensitive, period. The manifestations are more sensitive right now. Now, building off of that, it's more sensitive to the energy, the vibration, and the way we are carrying and honoring ourselves or not at this time. So, with this emphasis of truth, it's not simply communicating truth and speaking truth, right? It is that plus living truly, experiencing life truly, honoring yourself. Give me a nice language, please and thank you. 244. I just saw 244 on the timer, and that number's been coming up a lot in the past 24 to 48 hours. So if 244 is resonating with you, this is also special. Anywho, Spirit is like, show up more boldly. Like, activate and utilize the boldness, bravery, and courage it takes to legit live a true life. Like, what do you truly desire in this now? What is your soul, your intuition, your instincts truly calling you towards? What feels true for you in this now moment? Honestly, how do you feel? What do you desire? What do you need? What is the truth of your body right now? What is the truth of your heart right now? What is the truth of your mind right now? Lean into and receive these truths. And then through practices, whether it be through breath work, meditation, stretching, yoga, journaling, taking time to practice your artistry or craft. Lean into these true callings and step further away from should energies. Yeah, and it's interesting that I'm like tuning into the should energy. I'm feeling a pain in my right hand, and my right hand is my dominant hand. The right side is often, in many cultures, associated with masculine energy, but especially in my case, it is my dominant hand. So a hand that does more, takes lead in the physical. It's feeling pain as I'm leaning into the hurting. Into the should. Just looked up 444 on the timer, into the should energy. The angels are confirming. It's like, less should, please. The angels and your guides, the ancestors are inviting you Make decisions less from should and more from truly what you desire, truly what you feel called to do, truly what your mind, body, soul, emotion, and spirit is calling you for. Maybe even in some cases, begging you for, because it's been that long since you indulge in the true callings of that aspect of self. In addition to be really honest in everything you are doing with your interactions, communications with others, whatever dealings, whatever collaborations you're considering, there's something about engage in communication, yes, please, and thank you, from as compassionate and loving of a vibration you can manifest, and take the time to sync up and be in a higher vibration before engaging in communication or what have you. And in that, being loving and compassionate does not mean being self-betraying or diminishing or putting yourself like on a lower level or on hold or on blast for somebody else's benefit or convenience or comfort. Like, no. There's something about remember, 0606 on the timer. Remember who and what you believe in. Remember who and what, remember whose you are. Remember who you belong to. What you belong to. And with that, I'm channeling so very spiritually, because I'm not religious. I honor people of faith of all different backgrounds, religious or not, as long as, you're not being fucking genocidal and effed up. Remember where your faith is. Remember where your blessings come from. And do not, this is an invitation. Please do not put other human beings above yourself. And do not put other human beings above essentially where your blessings come from, where your provisions come from, where your livelihood comes from. Remember who you belong to and who unconditionally, always and forever has your back, is your foundation, is your ground, let alone lifts you up to the sky, cosmos, and beyond. There is something about coming into the truth of you and into the truest source of your power, and the truest source is source. It is Holy Spirit. It is the divine. However you want to define that, so whether it's Holy Jesus Christ, Christos energy, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Magdalena, Shiva, Kali, Venus, Aphrodite, just your highest and holiest self, or all the above, your ancestors, your team, your squad, but especially in the most purest and direct sense to source. That is your truth. That is your truest connection. So what communication is coming from that connection? What communication is coming from that source? What communication and calling is coming from your highest and holiest self in this now? What would be true for you to do in alignment with that 818 on the timer? It is a time now, really emphatically, especially with this moon in Libra, to be honest in everything you do and say, true in everything you do and say. And that's not to be fearful of heavy consequences may or may not happen depending on your timeline and what your karma requires at this time. It's more so, though, with the manifestations being more sensitive, if we're not being fully authentic or true, what we receive, what gets manifested, we're going to feel that. And yes, we can and are invited to embrace gratitude no matter what. And with that, though, we're being put on notice so that we can really manifest what is optimal for us. So no settling for less, no trying to deceive yourself, let alone others, never that. No self-betrayal, no optical illusions, none of that whoop-de-woo. Be real, be honest, be true in everything that you do. Be real, be honest, and true in everything that you do. Be real, be honest, and true in everything that you do. Meow, meow. Okay, yeah, and also have some fun. I'm about to get it. But I need to be winding down, not turning up. So also, but give yourself space, do it all. Anywho, I'm Dil Divine, your friendly neighborhood queer muse, oracle, and soul coach. Contact me if you want your own personal intuitive session, reading, or energy calibration, or you want to work through these blocks through some coaching. Anywho, sending y'all so much love, hugs, and gratitude. And happy moon in Libra.